In this section, you'll fill all your product details. The first thing is the product type. This is just to confirm what type of product you're adding, whether it's an information product or a software. The next field is a sales page headline. If you scroll down the bottom, you'll find a screenshot of a template of how the page will look like. Is what's going to be replaced using the details that you fill in on this page. So for example, the sales page headline element will be placed in this headline section. So to start, you can either use the pre-inserted text to guide and help you in writing your sales copy, or you can simply fill in your own. If you wish to continue using the pre-inserted text, all you need to do is fill in the blanks, which you see in the square brackets. So I would simply replace this topic here with my topic, making sure that it also makes sense. So I've inserted my sales page headline here. The next thing to do is to insert your sales page sub-headline. Again, you can either use the pre-inserted text to guide you, or you can insert your own. The next thing you'll see here is a sales page introduction area. You'll notice the difference is in the editor window. With this editor, you're able to bold text, color text, increase the size of text, and more. You could even insert images. The introduction section is to stress out the pain or the pleasure of the area of your topic. One little tip is that you can copy and paste text from your existing page onto this editor. So for example, I've already got my sales copy here. What I'm going to do is copy and paste. What I'm going to do is highlight the text I want, copy, go back to the editor, deleting the existing content, and simply pasting. And you'll see the text has already been inserted here. Just to show you a few of these functions in this WYSIWYG editor, you can bold text by simply highlighting the word you want bolded and using the B tool here. You can also use the italics function here and also underline text, even changing the color of your font. Selecting the color, and now it's changed. So that's how you use this editor here. Let's move on to the next step. Let's move on to the next field, the product title. Where you see these question marks, you'll find a little help bubble that appears just like what you're seeing now. This is to elaborate what's needed. Next is a product keyword. The product keyword will be used in your promotional link. So for example, your promotional link will look like iresults.ws/ your folder name in Viral PLR. In my case, it's access. Yours could be John Smith and /IP-test. So the product keyword here is test. If the keyword's already taken, then a number will be added to the end of it. I'm going to insert a keyword. So in my case here, my link will look like iresults.ws/access/IP-healthy. The next thing is a product category. Simply choose the category that best fits your product. My product's a health and fitness product, so I'm simply going to choose health and fitness. Let me explain the difference. If you're giving personal use rights, then you're simply giving your customer or subscriber the rights to simply consume your product without them being able to resell the product in any way or form. If you're providing resale rights, your customer or subscriber is able to resell the product. Their customers or subscribers cannot resell it in the end. However, if you want your customer or subscriber to also be able to sell resale rights, then you need to select Master Resale Rights as the option. Lastly, private label rights enable your consumers to be able to resell the product, rebrand the product, make modifications, and put their name as the author of the product. This gives them full rights to modify the product in any way or form they'd like. For this product, I'm simply going to choose personal use rights. Next is a product image. Your product image is simply an e-cover or a graphic to represent your product. In terms of sizes, if the image is larger than 210 pixels wide or the height is larger than 325 pixels, your image will automatically be cropped. So take note of that. In addition, the file formats that are allowed are .jpg, .gif, or .png. To upload your image, simply click on the Browse button. Locate your image, and that's all you need to do. The next thing is the product delivery file. This is your main product. What you want to make sure to do is to compress the file before you upload it. Only zip files are allowed. So browse for the product, locate the zip file, and now that's filled in. Next is the sales page bullets introduction area. You'll see the bullet intro section will be here. So it's simply to introduce the bullets, which is next. I've inserted mine here. Now let's move on to the product benefits. Referring back to the screenshot, you'll see the benefits here. Make sure all 7 benefits are filled in. One thing you'll notice is the B tag here. This is to bold any text you want. What I'm going to do now is insert my 7 benefits. Okay, so I've inserted my 7 benefits. The next thing is the sales page call to action. This is where you introduce the price and also tell them what they need to do in order to claim your product. The call to action will be placed just underneath the guarantee seal here and just before where it says get instant access right now. I'm going to insert my call to action. One little tip is if you do have more benefits that you'd like to insert, then you can put it in this area here just before the actual call to action. So you would put in bullet 1, bullet 2, and to actually put it into a bulleted list, you can highlight and click on the bullets function here. Next is the product price. You can choose between $7, $17, $27, $37, $47, and so on. The maximum price for your product can be $497. So select your product price. Once you're done, make sure you've completed all the fields by double checking each of the fields. Once you're done, you can either click on the Save Product Details button, or you can click on Save Product Details and Preview. If you click on Save Product Details and Preview, a little light box pop-up will appear showing your sales page. So I'm going to click on Save Product Details and Preview, and you'll see what happens next. And as you'll see, this preview box will appear. So you can preview the page, see how it looks like. If you find there's something you need to edit, simply close the window, click on the Edit Product function next to the product that you've just added, and that'll take you back to editing mode. What you'll notice is the status is in preview. What this means that you need to preview the page, double check it, make sure everything's correct and the way you want. Once you've done that, what you need to do to get your product to the marketplace is to request a review. So assuming you've double checked your page, making sure everything's correct and the way you want, simply click on Request Review. And it's going to ask you to confirm this review and simply click OK. The status will now show pending. This means that the administrators will need to review your page and decide whether to accept or decline your product. If it's accepted, your status will show active. If it's declined, you'll find a little note just underneath your product title with a reason why your product has been declined. If it has been declined, all you need to do is take in what the note says, make the modifications to reflect the changes, and then request a review again. So that concludes the video.